Begicele and National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola are expected to visit the area today. This after residents threatened a shutdown over crime. They say criminals do as they please and police aren't doing much to help. 7 people were killed this weekend alone, and senior reporter Aviwe Mtila has been following developments for us, and he joins us now again live. Aviwe, I did say earlier on that we might have to come back to you within the same hour. Just tell me how developments are looking there in terms of the preparation for the minister's arrival.
Still waiting that crucial visit from the police minister, Begicele, flanked by the incoming police commissioner, Fani Masemola. Of course, that expected about 2:30, but as we wait, there is those barricades and the community actually moving further down this very moment. I'm not quite sure what the situation is because they were just singing songs right before you came to Masego in these barricades. But in seeking answers, I am now joined by the councillor of Diepsloot. That is Abraham Mabuka. Thank you for joining us at eNCA, but it seems not enough has been done, Councillor, to stop these murders. 7 just this past weekend, 14 people injured. What are we lacking? Where are the problems?
You see, the reality of the matter is that since December, up until today, we are experiencing several murders each and every weekend. But we sit down with the police management as leadership of this community to try and see what we can do in terms of eradicating this crime. What we have found out is that this police station is lacking manpower. They don't have enough police who can be visible in each and every extension or throughout the breadth of this township, Diepsloot. The other thing that we have identified is that they don't have enough vehicles. The station is having only 8 vehicles, and this is the type of the police station that is run by the brigadier. The brigadier type of the police station not to be resourced enough. So there is not enough resources here in this police station. That is the major cause. The other thing that we have identified, in most cases when we held the meetings with the police, they used to report that the majority of the people that they are arresting for serious crimes are the illegal immigrants, in particular the Zimbabweans. Now we came to an understanding and the conclusion as the community that illegal immigrants, because they are not traceable, they are a problem in this community.
Councillor, ultimately the buck stops with you. These people elected you to oversee their community, and the reality is they're dying in their dozens under your watch. You mentioned it since December. What tangible measures can we expect in place?
We need the police. Remember, the police minister arrived here in 2020 when we do the same shutdown here by February 2020. He came along with Aaron Mutswadedi. One of the things that the police minister have promised to this community is that they will deploy more police here. They will deploy TRT for a period of more than 6 months here. They will supply this police station with enough vehicle so that they will be able to work. They will be able to work. So therefore, we are expecting the minister today to guarantee us the deployment of more subs in this particular area, the deployment of more police vans in this particular area, and we are expecting to do a walkabout with the minister today here so that he will be able to see where the problem is, so that he must not hear from either on the street or on the media. The minister, we are expecting to go door to door with him to the place where those people have been murdered so that he will be able to see by himself. We are expecting also the minister to guarantee this community that out of this meeting he must go or he must give us the time frames. When are the police and home affairs people, together with the SARS department, going to do door-to-door operation?
We need the resources.
What are you going to do as a councillor to ensure that the people that are under you are going to be safe?
We want the police to accompany us. We can go house to house, searching all these illegal immigrants. Because for quite long, we have been singing the same song that these people are the problem. Today, we need the minister to tell us, to guarantee us, we want to go and search for them and take them back home if they don't want to take them home.
Okay, and true to that, Abraham Mabuke speaking on what the minister needs to do, and as you saw, those visuals provided to you by my colleague Teddy Mnyimbane, the police minister Bheki Cele just walked inside the Diepsloot police station. We're expecting him, of course, to come out after that meeting that he will have with the management here in trying to seek accountability as to what exactly is happening here. We expect him to come out and then address the crowd that you see just outside the Diepsloot police station. That is, of course, the community itself that has had enough with the ongoing murders. You heard it confirmed by the councillor even that this is an incident of these regular murders that have been happening, Maseko, well, heightened since December, and those numbers coming through in the dozens in every week. So we're expecting them to come out here, Minister Bheki Cele, to give accountability to the crowd that you see here, which was actually quite excited in seeing the police minister come in earlier than expected, because the official time that we were given was 2:30, but he has made it to around 2:45, and will be addressing this crowd here just a bit later on.
Of course, Aviwe, we do know that usually, just for the viewers to know what usually happens when a minister or an MEC visits a community that is disgruntled, usually they'd go inside the police station to be briefed by police officers to try and have conversations with the community leaders before they come out to address the crowd.
Yes, those are the conversations that we're expecting to happen this very moment, as we saw Bheki Cele, the Minister of Police, go in. We were stopped ourselves by the door. Of course, those will be closed discussions in terms of exactly what's happening in Diepsloot, in these heightened murders that are happening every week since December we're here. And they're quite gruesome in their nature, Maseko. Something straight out of a horror movie where these criminals are going in door to door. An issue that's been raised by the council and the community at large is that these murders happen at the hands of the foreign nationals who can't even be documented, who can't be traced since they are undocumented. So those are some of the issues that after the briefing that the minister is receiving currently this very moment, we're expecting him to touch on, and tangible measures really as to what's going to happen for this community that has had it, Maseko. Last night, Diepsloot itself was up in flames, I'm told, as the aftermath is actually quite visible, and those angers quite palpable this very moment from the community members who you can see have been protesting since we were here ourselves from around 7 o'clock in the morning. They've been saying that they've had enough. In fact, when we came here in the morning, Maseko, there was just chaos in the streets. We had to snake through these streets as they were littered with rods, bins were burnt, tires were burnt everywhere. You could see that it was quite chaotic overnight. As the community say, they've had enough. In fact, I even got an opportunity to speak to a neighbor of one of these families that were killed, and she was telling me how brazenly it was done, Maseko, where these criminals literally just go in these houses, do as they please, shoot as they please. They even have pangas and you know those weapons where they either shoot you or they injure you quite drastically. As we've heard over the course of this weekend, there are 14 people that have been injured, while 7 of them have actually lost their lives. So the community quite fed up and saying that enough is enough. This situation needs to be changed, and needs to be changed quite fast.
Right, senior reporter Aviwe Mtila, let's leave it there for now because I do have to go to business, but I wonder what those community members are expecting the minister to say to them today, because he clearly didn't keep the promises he made 2 years ago.